Serrano from Tarlac National High School, home of the champions, DepEd Tarlac Province. I made this YouTube video for my students to access the lesson that they miss. Before we start, I have a question. Do you know the most organized table in the world? If you know the answer, just tell me. Yes, very good. The periodic table of elements. It's considered the most organized table of all. It was made by Dmitry Mendeleev. Do you know some information about the periodic table? If you don't know, just tune into this channel and watch the whole video. Let's go! Welcome to this online tutorial. New normal science. Our lesson for today is the periodic table of elements. What is periodic table? The periodic table is a tabular array of the chemical elements organized by atomic number from the element with the lowest atomic number, hydrogen, to the element with the highest atomic number, oxygen. What are the different parts of the periodic table? These parts are very important. It's basic, but it's vital in studying the periodic table. Let's begin with the groups. Then the next one, we have the periods. So what are groups? Groups are vertical columns in the periodic table. There are how many columns in the periodic table? Very good. There are 18 columns in the periodic table. Basically, these 18 columns in the periodic table is divided into the two main groups. We have the group A, or the representative elements, and group B, the transition elements. So where are the location of the representative elements? Let's explore. Group 1A, Group 2A, then we will jump. Group 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, and 8A. So these are the representative elements. What about the transition elements, or group B? So this portion occupies the group B. What about periods? Periods are horizontal rows in the periodic table. There are how many periods in the periodic table? Very good. There are 7 periods in the periodic table. We have period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 periods in the periodic table. Period 1 has the least number of elements, while 6 and 7 has the most number of elements. Did you know that groups and periods corresponds to the parts of the atom? So we have that kind of lesson next time, and I will teach you the techniques on how to determine the number of shells and the valence electron of an atom or element. So let's proceed. The periodic table is divided into the three main groups. We have the metals, the pink portion. These are all metals. Then we have the non-metals, the blue color. Then we have the metalloids. The metalloids is in between the metals and the non-metals. There are only 8 metalloids in the periodic table. Let's explore the different families or groups in the periodic table. If you know the answer, just follow me. We have group 1A, the alkali metals. What about group 2A? Very good. Alkaline earth metals. What about 3A? Boron family. Very good. What about 4A? Magnificent. Carbon family. How about 5A? Very good. Nitrogen family. How about 6A? Chalcogen. Magnificent. 7A, the halogen family. And 8A, the noble gases. What is the other name for noble gases? Yes, very good. Inert gases. What about the middle portion of the periodic table? We have transition metals. It's a transition between metals to the non-metals. What about the bottom portion of the periodic table? We have, very good, inner transition metals. It's inner transition metals because they are inserted at this portion. It was taken out because the table or the periodic table will become very wide or long. That's why this was taken out from the periodic table or the main table. So it's called the inner transition metals. It is divided into two main groups. We have lanthanides or the rare earth elements. Then we have the actinides or the radioactive elements. So let's recap. We have alkali metals. We have alkaline earth metals. We have boron family, carbon family, nitrogen family, chalcogen family, halogen family, noble gases, transition metals, the inner transition metals, and the two main groups in the inner transition. We have lanthanides and actinides. Hope you like it, guys, and hope you learned something to me. Our next lesson is periodic table properties. So here, I will teach you the different properties of the periodic table, including the atomic radius, the ionization energy, electron affinity, the metallic character, and many more. Hope to see you in our next video. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the red bell button for you to get notified with the latest and new video. Goodbye!